like that ass beating today, Nick.
Welcome back to another episode of the Conversations in Libations podcast. I'm going to go ahead and exclude the portion of what Andrew just said because nobody gives a damn what he said. Anyway.
What did he say?
No, it's, we play those stupid text games. Yeah. Also, ass beating in what?
I won like 4 times today. Or 3, maybe. Right?
I don't know. I stopped counting.
Well, I've lost like the last 5 days in a row, so I especially counted today.
That's true. Yeah, you have been on, it has been an absolute ass-kicking fiesta.
I won
in the
4.
way of Nick.
I won 4 today. I won 4 out of 5 today.
Did I win 1?
Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter. I stopped counting. After we got to 100, it didn't matter.
We got to 100 wins each on at least one of the games.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. We just kept going. And then our wives yelled at us. They're like, "Are you guys playing that game?" It's like, "No." Texting my side chick.
Every time the 4 of us are together and we both have our phones out, they both are just like, "Come on, guys."
Well, and it's just funny because it's not even that big a deal. It's not like we're just sitting here consumed by this game, but it's just funny because we will just pick it up and it takes. Mm-hmm. It's not like a thing that you're just sitting there staring at. No. It's just not.
Unless you're pooping.
Well, yeah.
And then you're really hoping the other person will go.
To be fair, yeah, you could sit there forever and play the whole
Although,
game.
I will add real quick, your timing is horrendous on accident. I will play. You will play. I will immediately play back. Uh-huh. And I will sit there and wait. You don't go. And as soon as I close the app,
No. Let's talk about that. That's got to be an app thing. Because it does the same thing to me.
The timing is awful.
No. It's got to be an app thing because it does it to me too.
Okay.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, I know he's right there. He's literally sitting right there. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
So it's got to be that.
Every time I'm like, all right, well, go back to my video, close it, bing.
Yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Well, and I don't I won't play it certain times of the day in general. So a lot of times if I'm doing anything at work, I'm not playing. If I'm at lunch usually, mm-hmm. I'm not playing because I'm usually either eating with people or I am just at my desk trying to not stare at a screen for 15 minutes, Yeah,
really.
So I'll just turn on music or something, or occasionally I'll put on a Netflix show or something. I don't know. But nothing massive. But I'm not really messing with my phone. But it's the most basic stuff. They're so simple that it's annoying how easy they are. And then there's stuff that's just absolutely horrendously garbage in the way of luck. Sea Battle can be last night. The way you beat me last night was just absolute dumpster fire trash. That was garbage. But, it's just part of it. Just got to deal with it. This is what we got. It's part of it. So, that's fun. It was a fun intro. Anyway, bar's officially open. We are drinking the...
Go Mango.
Go Mango.
Go
spicy
mango
margarita. And let me tell you.
It's tasty.
Don't do that.
I'm actually really happy that it finally happened to you with the amount of times you do that.
Wow.
It's because of the froth. It got me. The foamy on top got me.
Yeah, the mix definitely made it pretty foamy, but it's pretty good. I like it.
Where's the spice from? Is that from the mango mix?
The actual mix is a spicy mango margarita mix.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've not had a spicy mango margarita. I've had a billion mango margaritas, but let's be fair. I was in Dominican. You're just not going to not have a mango margarita.
Yeah.
I was like, Garcon, hit daddy with another. And I'm staying on my floaty.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Oliver was the man.
If you told him that you were daddy, then no.
Do I have to snap then? The claps don't work?
I don't know.
Okay, for real though, this is a real thing. Something that I thought that was really interesting. It's not interesting. It's just kind of a phenomenon that exists, and I'm not sure why. Because you would assume that on all-inclusive resorts, that they would be kind of stingy with their high dollar stuff, right? They're really not. Their alcohol is high dollar, and they are not stingy at all.
No.
They're Yep, there's your one shot of tequila.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, good Lord, there's no way I'm walking away from
The last cruise I went on, we stayed in, or where we stopped. I don't remember what the name of it was, but I was drinking tequila Sprites.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
the cups they give you, I mean, it was half tequila.
Wow.
Easily half tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had... Okay, so let me put it in perspective. My wife is not really big into alcohol. Not that she doesn't like different cocktails and stuff.
Right.
But, like, if she's going to go to, like, a restaurant or something, she's probably more than, like, I would say 99% of the time, she's going to order, like, a Dr. Pepper. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, that's what she likes. That's what she goes for, right?
Right.
But when she does go for something, she'll be like, I want, like a vodka cranberry and, like, throw some Sprite in it. Or, like, maybe I'll do, like a strawberry margarita or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Well, she got into these strawberry margaritas when we were on our honeymoon, and she did not realize the consistency at which they pour their alcohol in.
Yeah.
So she's like, she has one. This is really good. Yeah, babe, it's really good. Mm-hmm. There's a reason. Day goes on. There's another one. This is just really good. Yeah. It is. You're right. And I mean, it went on for probably the whole day. But of course, like the whole course of the day, she maybe had like 3 drinks. But in comparison, she probably had like 7 drinks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So she just is like silly loose, just hanging out and having a great time. And I'm like, not really, like she probably wasn't really, like probably was only 1 or 2 drinks now that I think back on it because she really wasn't like drunk. Mm-hmm. But she was like literally the point where she's like, I do not like this. I have never felt like this before. I was like, well,
That's
what happens when you drink.
When you have the alcoholic
strong
beverage. Yeah. Which I'm not 100% sure how they say it in Spanish, which would be, I mean, Dominican Spanish. I don't know if that's different. Tequila.
Cerveza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. But this is a heck of a drink. I would recommend it to my friends. So, with that being said, what the heck is new? He's in a foul mood.
You think I'm in a foul mood.
He's in a foul mood.
I've had a great
walked
day.
in.
It was a boring day with not a lot of energy out. So now I'm in a great mood because I finally get to get my energy out.
Well,
it's not my fault that it annoys you.
Energy's great. Getting energy out is fantastic. I think it's just you that annoys.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, he comes in all
But could it be the other way around?
I came in sideways because someone told me they would be here earlier.
And what did I tell you? I went home. I had to go back home because I forgot my stuff like a dingus. Mm-hmm. And then I got here and still didn't have the other thing that I needed. So I apparently had forgotten 2 things when I thought I forgot one and only got the one. Son of a mother. And that's where we get to live with our day.
Well,
cool is that?
And I got the enjoyment of driving through traffic.
Yeah,
hell.
Gross.
That's just
gross. Not fun. And you had actually referenced when I was really pissy about the last time with traffic, so I understand.
Yeah, talk about a foul mood.
Yeah, that was.
I was in a foul mood. I was in a foul mood. I remember texting you guys and be like, I will be there when I'm there. Like, that's when I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I was just like so mad at the world. And then my dad's like, yeah, traffic's stupid. I was like, yeah, it is. It's dumb.
I'm not arguing.
Pretty much the end of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
fair.
where it stopped off.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. But I do hate traffic. Traffic is just for quitters. And I'm not a quitter, so it's not for me. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It was an odd reference, but okay.
I'm not sure what it was a reference to. What was the reference?
Just your verbiage was weird in that sentence.
See? Foul mood. Told you.
The energy is just. I'm just amazed at the energy from you two today.
Yeah.
It's just.
I know. I'm the best.
Yeah, where's yours?
Mine went to hell and back.
Well, yeah, that's because you had people yanking your leg off today, literally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
I won't go into it too deep, but the having fluid drained off of your knee is...
Yeah, it's not fun. I would recommend not doing that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big meat injector. I mean, they were...
Isn't that the opposite of what it should be?
Yeah, because they're not injecting.
No, but, that's what it felt like. About that size needle.
Ejecting? Is that what that would be considered?
Dejecting?
I just realized I don't know the opposite of injection.
Rejection.
Rejection?
No.
Yeah, but I don't know. Now I feel kind of dumb. I feel like all three of us now feel kind of dumb because we can't figure out this word. What would be the opposite of a meat injector? Stop.
That went a lot of different ways.
Back up.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the Google say?
So the opposite would be to... It kind of gives 4 options. Take out, remove, withdraw, or subtract.
Okay, so I could go with withdrawal.
Yeah, withdrawal is what I was... Yeah.
Subtraction.
Yeah, but you're not going like, I'm going to get some fluid subtracted from my knee. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I would say withdrawal.
I'm going to get it drained.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's true. That sounds way more gross than it probably actually is, though, I would guess.
It was about this color.
Perfect. Now I want to drink more of this.
Was it spicy?
A little. It was a little spicy.
You say, Doc, can you get a picture of that for me and throw it on the Instagram? Holy cow. I mean, what a monstrosity of a procedure. And it's such a thing that's like, it's not that difficult. It's pretty basic.
Yeah, it is.
But it sucks.
Yeah. No, it instantly felt better.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, because
Oh,
of
I'm sure.
the pressure in my knee. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still hobbling around.
Well, that's because it feels wobbly now because I don't have that.
You got all that
Support.
extra padding around.
Yeah.
It's like going to the chiropractor. It always sucks right afterward, and then eventually it's like, okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Or it sucks during, too.
See, I love the feeling of being popped.
It depends on what's happening, though. Like, sometimes for my neck, my chiropractor just like shoving on these pressure points on my neck, and I'm like, oh, you're giving me a headache.
See, I'm a self popper, so like I do it all day. So going to the chiropractor, it's amazing.
I get down with going to the chiropractor. I don't mind that. But yeah, I am not... okay, here's something crazy, right? This doesn't make sense to me. I went to the chiropractor on a recommendation for an ear infection.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild to me.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just over there just like sciencing it up. He's just got this little meter thing and he's just like snapping in my ear. And I'm like, hey man, you do your thing. If you get this ear hole to stop hurting, I don't care.
Did it stop it?
It did.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, not immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I did get it. So like, there's some vitamins that I take in general that kind of help with like ENT stuff, mostly just because I have bad allergies. So he's like, hey, you need to try these vitamins anyway. It'll help with like some allergy stuff that you're dealing with. He's like, that's probably a good reason as to why you have some of that like blockage crap in your ear. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. But I never thought about that ever. I never thought, well, yeah, I got an ear infection. I better call the chiropractor.
I've
not heard of that.
I had a chiropractor tell me once because I've had a conversation about being like bloated, and they're like, "Oh, I can fix that." And I was like, "Okay," and they like
Just
popped
popped
a bunch of stuff in my back, and then I felt straighter, and I was like, "Oh, okay." It was like, "Yeah, it's not bloat. It's just the way your body's shaped." I was like, "Okay."
They give you the old "it's your shape,"
But no,
They
she
straightened your back.
she straightened everything out, and I didn't feel bloated anymore. It was weird.
Hey man, I believe the hype. I believe the hype. I didn't go to the chiropractor for a long time. We had like team stuff that we would do like when I was in college and whatnot. And like a lot of the trainers would do a lot of different things like that. But like not official chiropractors, right? So like I never really like went to the chiropractor until I was well past college. But man, it was wild. I never thought about those things like that at all. That was not part of my plan. But here we are.
I haven't been in a while.
Yeah, I could probably go like once a year and be good.
My normal one that I was going to just had her second kid, so had to take a break.
Did she have chiropractic procedures during
Probably.
pregnancy?
Probably.
That's a thing too. Did you know that you can get a chiropractic procedure on your child in the womb?
Yep.
Wild, right? That's crazy to me.
You gotta reach up in there.
But I don't think it's quite like that. I did not need the visual at all.
I'm leaving the video out on that one.
It's like this.
I gotta blur that.
Classic. It's very tactful. It's very tactful. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it's a real thing. That's like I had heard many years ago that you can do like surgeries on like babies in the womb. It's wild.
Well, they do laparoscopic
Mm-hmm.
surgeries all the time, so makes sense.
Yeah, but it's just wild. It's just things you don't think about.
Yeah.
Like I think the story I'd heard maybe was like a baby that potentially had like spina bifida or something, and they could treat that before they're born, but not after. It's like a crazy thing. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. I'm not going to pretend to know, but that was just like.
Well, going back to the chiropractors, have you seen those videos of the dog?
I have seen videos before.
Dog chiropractors.
No. A dog chiropractor.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
I think
like
it's
the
just a
chiropractor's
pet
a dog.
chiropractor?
Or pet. Well, all I ever saw them doing was dogs. So
I thought for sure it was the dog just walking around on people's backs.
no,
Hey,
you know,
get a big
and
enough
it
dog.
works. And he's taking like big pit bulls, and he'll hold them, and as soon as their back pops, they'll look up at him like, "I'm gonna rip your face off."
Now that I can move.
Yeah, I've seen one where he does it to the dog's neck.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
the mouth is right here. Just looking at it, he's like, "Hi."
Hey, pup. How you feel now? All better, bro.
It's crazy.
You know? I don't even know. I wonder if that would be like a cool job. You know?
Pet chiropractor.
Until you
Just
get
any
bit.
kind of chiropractor. I mean, people bite too, I'm sure. Like that, see? That attitude.
The look again.
I know.
He's still in the
Look at me
bromance.
like a piece of beef. All right? My eyes are up here.
Sorry, you talked about Texas Roadhouse and got hungry.
This guy. Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hand check. So we were trying to reach out for my knee. The attitude on this one tonight, I'll tell you.
It's tough being Siamese twins.
Oh God.
That's ridiculous. We are not even bringing that up. That's a whole different animal. You keep your Instagram posts to yourself, sir. We already did that once with the picklehead guy. Which was...
I had so
mean,
much fun editing that in there.
That genuinely was hilarious, but also so ridiculous.
That guy is still making videos. He's switched over to
Why would he not?
bananas. He's switched over to I mean, it's like
I was going to say, he's probably just out there, like, just hanging out, like, just rubbing his head on a watermelon. Why not? People are watching it. Why not?
yeah.
So does he like do videos with other random fruits and vegetables or just phallic looking ones?
Well,
Oh, my gosh.
most of them are of length.
Of length?
Yeah, instead of being short and round.
All right, so
You know,
he's
Nick.
not doing it with blueberries. I get it.
You know, Nick.
Oh, my gosh. I swear. So what happens when he comes across, like, a sweet potato? It could be both.
I have no idea.
Picks and chooses.
Anyway.
Feels like time for some fast facts, which I know, again, this is from our shaker and spoon box. But tell us a little bit about what they got going on there.
Yeah, so this is called the Go Man Go. Does it count as a margarita? Maybe in a funhouse mirror.
I like it. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, so they just kind of over time wanted to switch up the margarita. And
Cool.
eventually this is what they came up with. So
I
it's
dig
got spicy mango mix, falernum syrup, which we kind of touched on a little bit last episode.
Yeah.
But it's a simple syrup with specifically apricots and a few other things.
It's got to be all, like, citrusy type
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
And and then it's got cherry bitters, and then a
Take it down with.
dehydrated lotus root in it.
It's hydrated now.
Yeah, really. I was
Mine
watching mine
disappeared.
starting
Yeah.
to swell up.
Yeah, I think mine swelled up and sunk.
Mine's just hanging out on top of some ice. But, it is what it is. Buoyancy.
I
Lotus root is buoyant.
typically am not a fan of mangoes,
See, I love mangoes.
only because of the sweetness.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
I mean, it is naturally pretty sweet. But what about
It-
like
it
peaches
is.
and stuff? Kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can take them in moderation,
Fair. Okay.
but this
Not
is pretty good.
a cobbler guy.
No.
Not a peach cobbler.
No.
I'm really not either. Not peach cobbler.
That
I like
attitude on
I like
this
a good
guy,
apple.
man.
I don't eat any desserts.
Yeah. I mean, I expect to hear
Yeah.
that from you.
Yeah, I don't eat any desserts. So
That's true. Hey, how did your ice cream machine thing go? Didn't you make a bunch of ice cream
yeah,
for your wife and the girls?
yeah, they love it.
That's
I made
wild.
some the other night.
Yeah. Hey, if it gets the job done.
That's right.
So what do you make now?
And lately, it's just been a vanilla.
All right, well that's fair. Then you eat none of it.
Eggless. Yeah.
Boring.
Eggless vanilla.
Yep.
I
It's
didn't
good.
know that was a thing. To be fair,
Most
I didn't know
ice
that
cream has
wasn't
eggs
a
in it.
thing.
Most ice cream has eggs in it.
I'm gonna trust you there.
A lot of them, some of them will just have the yolks, not the whites, depending
Yeah.
on the flavor and how
Yeah.
creamy you want it.
Hey, well,
But
there we
this
go.
This was basically just whole milk, heavy cream, bunch of sugar,
And then mix
and
her up.
then I use Cook's brand vanilla extract.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm. Cooks, man. Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
you know, hey,
What kind of vanilla? Hit me with something I don't know. Come on.
Madagascar.
Madagascar, son. Nice. It's not something crazy. It wasn't like Tahitian.
No. It's just a.
He knows so much about it. Oh, it's wild.
I've eaten a lot of it,
Yeah, me too. I'm not here to
but
judge.
I've also cooked a lot of it.
Yeah, I just don't have any idea some of the words that you come up with that I'm sure are not real, and you're just trying to zitz me. So, I don't know.
I'm trying to pop him.
You're talking about him coming up with words, and you just said he's trying to zitz you.
Zets. I don't know. I saw it in a movie once. It's like a zinger. Attitude, man, on this guy tonight. I'll tell you. Anyway,
By the end of this episode, I'm going to show you an attitude.
We'll have to edit that.
he doesn't want any attitude. I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. But this is very good.
It is quite tasty
It is.
and very colorful.
It's real orange. So if you're not watching this, it is. I mean, it looks like I don't even know, like high C, kind of.
Imagine
Oh,
a
there it
mango.
goes. My lotus root, she sunk.
Imagine a mango, and it's that color.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's the color of mango juice.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Yeah, but like, it's wild to think.
What's that real sugary orange flavored drink?
Are you talking about the one that they give like women when they're pregnant for their glucose test? Because I don't know what that's called.
Not that one.
My wife did just do that though.
You're thinking of like high C.
No, Sunny D.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were going
Sunny
to
D's
say
more yellow.
What was the other one? Tang.
Tang.
Oh, Tang.
Tang.
Yeah, that was. I remember that. From,
So it's funny because this is the same color, pretty close to the same color as what they give pregnant women, and that's what they do for the glucose test. And my wife just had to do that not that long ago, and she gets the orange one. So of course that's what I reference it to. But she's like, "Man, this is just like orange Sunkist without the fizz." And I was like, "It can't. There's no way it's that good. There's no way." Or like an orange Fanta, it's like, no chance it's that good. That's so much better than the glucose test medicine orange.
Should take it next time and throw it in one of those fizz machines.
Oh, like
The
a soda stream. Well, now they have a Ninja one that I saw. That's pretty rad. I don't know what they call it. I think they call it a Ninja Tasty or something.
Ninja has so much different stuff now.
It's crazy.
My wife just today sent me the Ninja ice cream machine that she wants.
Dude, yes.
The only
I
thing-
showed my wife that. I want the same thing.
the only thing that I have,
Yeah.
Ninja brand, is a blender, and it's got 3 blades
Mhm.
in it. Yeah, you talking about blending?
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That'll
We
blend
have
some
that
stuff.
and
Or
then
you
the
can
food
just
processor.
karate chop it. You probably this camera is probably not quality enough to have picked up the speed of what just happened. So you might have to slow it down to show. Yeah.
You won't see me slap him.
The attitude on this guy.
Yeah.
This is not me this time.
You want to see me slap him again?
Yeah.
Camera's not working.
Yeah. The old camera just shuts off or something. It's just not able to pick up this kind of quality. This reminds me of that episode of The Office where they're trying to take a picture where they're all jumping. Mm-hmm. He yells at Phyllis, and he's like, Phyllis, this is not one of those high-grade military cameras that can capture something like that. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good, clean family fun right there, eh, Cotton? We're wildly off topic from the drink.
Yeah.
We really are.
We've strayed.
We have strayed. But anyway, this drink, fantastic. It is sweet. It is really sweet. So if you're going to have a drink and you're not into sweet, I would probably steer clear of this.
Yeah. It wouldn't be something I would go to.
Yeah.
But I like the heat that's in it.
Yeah, the spicy is welcomed for sure. And I guess I didn't expect it. I knew it was a spicy mango, but like I didn't expect to taste as much of it as I do.
Well, what's nice is it comes at the end. So you get all that fruity and then just right at the end, just a little bit of spice.
Yep.
But, and if you wanted to try this and you wanted it sweeter, then, add some more simple or whatever. I mean,
it feels like a drink you can only have one of. It'll like make you sick if you drink that much of this.
With the amount of citrus in it, I will say what's awesome about Shaker and Spoon, they actually have a great option for this one. You can replace the rum with a strong black tea for a mocktail version.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I love that they do that too. I love that they give options for that on all their beverages. I don't know that they do it for every single one, but I would say the majority of them, they do have a mocktail option, I think.
I think they pick one per book, and they kind of do it.
That makes sense. Yeah, and I mean, it's really it's perfect because the goal is not let's all just go out and get a bunch of alcohol and get hammered, right? Like the goal is just like let's have a good conversation. Let's have some kind of decent thing to drink, whether that be alcohol or not, and enjoy ourselves.
That's right.
Why not? It's for the kids after all, right? Maybe not this show specifically, but
I hope not.
What are you teaching your kids?
Not that, but she is a lot of version of me. That's for sure.
Lord,
yeah. And now we're about to have a little boy, so it's really going to be a mini version of me. Okay, so
is it going to be Junior?
No, it's not. So I can confidently say no, it's not, but I have no idea what we're going to name him.
No.
So
Bob?
Probably not.
Bill?
Probably not.
Wanker?
Probably neither one of those. I think both of those are pretty bad.
Pickle?
No.
Vlasic?
No, actually, that's my buddy's name. I don't remember what I was going to say. You two dingleberries. You just kept naming stupid things. Oh, now I remember. Thanks.
Sure.
So I'm picking out colors. Like my wife and I are picking out colors for the baby room, right? And my friend walks in, right? And they're like, "Well, what's your theme?" I was like, "Well, it's not really like a theme. Like, we'll probably just have like, yeah, but even then, like,
boy,
like it's not like." Even then, it's not really like a. I mean, I guess it would be tailored more towards a boy, but it's not really like a boy room, right? Like, if you walk in, you would probably think this is a boy's room. That's like the guarantee, I would say. Mm-hmm. But it's a blue with kind of a not tan, but it's like an off-white. That is, it was the whole point was to look like a baseball room, right? So I have like he's got like a couple of prints on the wall and like got the stadium thing like for all the stadiums in the U.S. for MLB and all this, right? So he says, well, what if he doesn't like baseball? So, well, he's got many years before he decides that. But if he doesn't, that's okay. However, I love baseball, and influence is a real thing. But if he doesn't, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Would I love for him to love baseball? Yes. If he doesn't love baseball, Nuggets. But it's not that big. I mean, I feel like that question doesn't come into my mind, right? Like, I don't really necessarily care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, truthfully, I would say that, like, setting up, like, a nursery for a new baby is totally about the parents' preference.
Oh, yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the baby other than
Baby's
making the
not
baby
going to know any
comfortable.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not going to remember that. And if they do, it's just because that room stayed the same for so many years after, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it's not something that you remember. And truthfully, it's not even that big a deal. Like, I have a few things
It's only
that
baseball.
well, yeah, exactly. But I literally hung like a few things on the wall,
Yeah.
which can come off, and then all of a sudden it's just
A blue room.
off-white walls with a blue wall. Like, that's what it is. So it can be anything it wants to be.
That's true.
Yeah.
Versatility, check. Baseball room for now, check. But like, I think that it's just such a random thing because it doesn't matter.
All right. On the topic of you painting your soon-to-be son's room, why was I not called?
To paint?
I work at a paint store and could have got you paint.
Oh, well, we actually used your color.
Good.
We just
I'm glad you at least used
We
that.
just went and bought it. I didn't even think of. I literally didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. I just literally was like, "Here's the color I like." The swatches are sitting right there next to my. It's on my desk, right next to my computer for work.
Okay. See how it
So
is.
we used the color.
See how it is.
It didn't even cross my mind. Was not even in my brain. Nope. Well, but to be fair, I don't think I actually bought it. I think my father-in-law bought it, and he just gets it from like Home Depot or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So next time, I'll come to you.
We'll see.
Because I know you're really excited about selling me paint. No, I didn't even think about it, and I don't know. I don't think I don't get too in the weeds when it comes to paint. I like paint. I like to paint. I feel I'm okay at it.
I sell paint and I hate painting.
I don't like painting houses at all.
I don't mind doing it. I am all about like throwing my headphones on or turning music on the stereo or something and just going to town. Like I can just be in my own little world.
I don't like the process that leads up to painting.
What, like the caulking and the
Caulking,
cleaning?
taping, cleaning, stuff like that.
Yeah, I do not tape.
I don't either.
Caulking you have to do, so that happens no matter what. I don't do the whole like let's vacuum the walls thing, and that's not a slight to anybody that does. I just don't do it. What?
Vacuum the walls.
Yeah, I heard Vicky. I was like, who's Vicky?
So if you have to sand down at all, you get dust particles and stuff that are left, so people will vacuum the wall. We actually at my store sell a system that it cleans it and vacuums it all at the same time.
You know what it's called? You gonna guess? You gonna guess what it's called?
I always use a tack rag.
Wall vacuum.
Imagine that.
It's actually not at all what it's called, but okay.
No, I mean it is. I mean it's part of the process. I don't have that kind of patience for that. So
I can tell you 9 out of 10 painters that come out of my store don't vacuum either.
But I also will be the first person to be like, "What is in my paint?" Son of a.
Yep.
Which, whatever. I mean, whatever. It is what it is, right? Not that big a deal. But it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's a very simple room, so it can be
very nice.
It could be anything. It could be whatever it wants to be.
There you
and
go.
if I need to paint a new color, then I'll paint a new color, and I'll come to Andrew to get the paint.
He'll forget.
I will probably forget. I will probably forget. Well, you never call me when you need tech support. Thank you.
I was like, do you want me to?
No. No, I don't. I get a lot of those calls during the day, and it's okay today. I'll turn it off. Switch off. Until somebody calls me from work. You know, which is also rare. Which I'll take. Bada bing. Ka-chow. Anyway. Feels like it's time for a break.
Good time for a break.
one. Nice. Got me. So my mixtape comes out this fall. Be on the lookout. One Love.
What's it called?
Is it on cassette?
It's called Thicky Thick as Cornbread, with 2 C's. There's no reason for 2
corn?
C's.
Cornbread.
More like cream corn.
Yeah, exactly.
Cream cornbread.
No, I actually remember when I was, I don't know, I was probably in high school or something. You remember like MTV used to have like really stupid reality shows, like there was like Next and like Room Raiders and all that stuff, right? So like the parents, like they had this, like their son was dating a girl that they didn't like. And, you know, they asked the kid, they're like, you know, why do you date her? And he's like, she thicky thick as cornbread. And I don't know why. I don't know why that's resonated in my brain for years, literally.
Wow.
But it's just a hilarious line.
Didn't MTV just celebrate 40 years or something like that not too long ago?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time.
You know, and I appreciate the 14 years of good videos.
I was
Music.
gonna say, yeah, when it was actually music TV.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, which is wild to think about that there's.
It's crap now.
Well, it's like shows, right? Like it's not, and
not even good ones.
I don't even know, to be honest. Like I realistically, if I'm watching TV at this point, like there is a very specific show I'm probably watching, and it's something I'm probably watching with my wife, or I'm watching baseball or whatever season it is. You know, like I don't really care that much, you know? So the point remains that it was a very ridiculous line, and I loved every second of it, and I will probably say it as long as I can remember that line. Okay. So yeah, that's my new mixtape. Look out. About to drop a fat beat. PH fat.
Yeah, there it is.
Woo! You guys wouldn't know what to do without me. That's right. I know. Speechless.
Yeah.
Well.
Woo!
Imagine that. So.
I was waiting for you to start coughing again.
Yeah. It probably that would have been hilarious. That would have been a rough one, huh? Okay. So, are we ready for our topic for the evening?
Might as well.
Sure.
What you got?
Are you sure you're ready?
No.
Do you want to stand up and sit back down? You don't have to. I know you're injured.
I'm good.
Okay, so if you were in the witness protection program, what crime would you have seen or information would you know about a crime? Let's just go with that. Where would you be located, and what would your new undercover witness protection name be?
I feel like my crime would have to do something with hacking or something. Just something on the computer. Black market dealings.
Okay. What kind of black market dealings? Like shark fin?
I can't legally say.
Well.
He's in protection.
He is in. He's already in it. He must be.
He's in
Okay,
this
Andrew
section.
must actually already be in it. That must be the deal. I see. What do you know? Who do you work for?
I can't legally say.
Yep. See? Attitude on this guy. I don't even know what to do with him.
You know, he's your friend.
It's true.
Figure it out.
I have to accept him as such.
Friend.
You know what? Our daughters play together, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
We're just the dads. We're not
handshake.
actually friends.
Handshake. Okay.
I don't know what that meant, but yes. So I don't know.
My name would be Theo, by the way.
Theo?
Theo.
Like, would it actually be Theodore? Would you stop at
No,
Theo?
it would just be
cut
Theo.
off at Theo. Yeah, it's like how Nick Cage, his name is just NIC. Yeah, it's rough. No hate on it, but you gotta have that K in there.
For some reason, I always had a odd alias that I told people that I was always going to use.
What, like Stanley with a C?
No. They asked, what would your alias be? And Rupert Delahunty.
Rupert Delahaye. You have okay. He has seriously put some thought.
If
into
I
this.
ever meet someone named Rupert, I'm automatically going to guess it's fake.
If we ever okay, let's just say we are ever in a dire situation and we have to run.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to a hotel, and that's how we're gonna know how to find each other.
Yeah.
Look for Rupert's.
Just call every hotel. Is there a Rupert? Yes, we do. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got 2 of them tonight. Son of they beat me. How did they find each other so fast?
And the only reason why I'd have to run from something like that is probably because I do know someone in the Arkansas Mafia. So
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Mafia's the mafia, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference that they're in Arkansas.
yeah,
It's all good.
they're slumming.
Is it a family organization?
Very much so.
Are you in the family?
No,
Okay. Well,
no.
That's not the reason I was asking.
he might be.
Arkansas. Family.
Closely
Also-
knit.
Also why I asked the question.
Branches go straight up. What did you witness?
Well, I'm kind of fearing for you now. Like in the real world.
Yeah, Rupert.
Yeah. I mean, this is like well thought out. Like you already had an answer to this. I expected this to be a one-off, like totally off the cuff kind of thing, but clearly it's not. If I were to have witnessed something, it would be I would say it's probably somebody like shooting somebody or something crazy, but I'll just like have seen it from afar. Like I would just be walking down the street, like eating an ice cream cone, like whistling and skipping, and then all of a sudden it'd just be like, pew pew, yeah, and I'd be like, oh no, and then they'd look, and then they'd start chasing me, and then they don't find me because I ended up in the middle of like Texas.
You're going to Texas?
I mean,
Most
it's
people-
warm all year round.
Most people leave Texas.
Hey, I mean, whatever. I don't know where I'd go. I'd probably go somewhere that like is in the valley of like some mountains with like a nice little stream.
And what would we know you by?
Thickest cornbread. No, I don't know. I would probably have like the most generic name ever. I would probably be like Tom Smith or like Mike Jones. I don't know, something generic. It wouldn't be that crazy. Yeah, I don't know about name though. Name is hard. And I think the reason name is hard is because I could come up with like something totally off the cuff, just completely ridiculous, or I could be like super generic and like totally just like find a small town and fit in. And like, I don't know.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, that's true. I'd be walking in with my, I don't even know, spurs clanging. This
And he
town
doesn't
ain't
even
big
have
enough
boots
for
on.
the both of us, Malroy.
Assless chaps.
They aren't assless when I'm wearing them.
See, but I'm right there with you. I think
Oh, are you now?
not with that. the small town.
Yeah, that would probably be the
Knowing my wife, if it ever were to happen like that, we would end up on a farm somewhere.
I just keep picturing the movie We're the Millers, where
Yes.
like I end up seeing like a serious drug trafficking incident, and then I have to go and like now I'm just like next door neighbors with someone who's also in witness protection program.
It's a whole cul-de-sac of just
Yeah.
witness protection.
What are you in for?
I have not seen that movie, unfortunately.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
classic. Jason Sudeikis, hashtag KC. Appreciate you. But
Very
for
good
real,
movie.
it's very funny. It is good stuff.
Have you seen Family Plan?
Oh yeah.
That's another.
No, I'm thinking of something totally different. I have
The
not
new-
seen
the
that.
new one?
No,
Oh,
I
it's
haven't
so
seen that.
good.
No,
It's
no.
so good.
That's Tom Cruise, right? Is it Tom Cruise?
Oh, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Got it.
Difference.
Well, I was so I was thinking Mark Wahlberg, but I was thinking Instant Family, the one where they adopt. Yeah. Is that Mark Wahlberg too?
No,
Who's that?
I don't know, but I know it's not Mark Wahlberg. Watch now, I'm going to be wrong, and it's Mark Wahlberg.
It is. Drum roll. You don't know anything. It's Mark Wahlberg.
I guess I just haven't seen that one in a while. Then
See, we know that person is Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark.
That one. That's him, right? That's not AI generated.
it might be.
Hold on. Roll it.
Hey Nick, can we get some technical support?
Good Lord, this basement Wi-Fi is trash. It's Mark Wahlberg, though.
But yes, you need to definitely go watch Family Plan. It is hilarious.
I'll check that out.
Yep.
I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm down for that. I definitely I enjoy a good movie where there's some kind of random intent behind it, where it's like some illegal activities happening and they're just protecting the family, and the next thing you know, it's like this dude just because it's like John Wick's all over the place, just smacking him in the face. Yeah, I'm down with that. So that's for me, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, 100%. Because why are you always digging in your glass? You're not gonna. Oh my gosh. That's why you don't eat that.
I asked earlier what it was. I didn't know.
It is a.
Did you see
Asian
just
root.
everything that happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
As he spit it back in the glass like he had a mouthful of chewing
Tastes like
tobacco.
plastic.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, dehydrated probably does.
I was
I don't know
honestly
that part,
wanting to know what it tasted like. So
I didn't think it really
It's
had
got
much
kind of
flavor.
It's got
It
kind of a bitter-
doesn't.
It's got kind of a bitter taste.
Yeah, it's
when
just kinda
not-
weird.
when it's not dehydrated. Wow.
So, what? God bless you, Nick. Thanks, Nick.
I'm still trying to get past the flailing.
Well,
You look like one of those dolls or one
what
of
is
those.
that flailing inflatable arm, man?
Yeah.
What is that? What's it say? Wacky flailing inflatable arm.
it's something like that. Yeah.
That's a pretty good Family Guy skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good Family Guy skit. But yeah, I don't know name. Name's tough.
Yeah.
We're back to name.
And Rupert is a joke. It'd probably be more something like, I don't know, Domatia Chantrone.
Yeah, I see. That's like I said. I would either be very generic and like it would just be something that just like doesn't stick out anywhere.
Barry
Manilow.
Yeah,
Barry White.
exactly. Barry Manilow White. That's what it would be.
Can I just be called White?
White Manilow.
No, just White.
White.
Whitey White.
When people ask
Whitey
for the
Brown.
name, White. Both names.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
mean, I get down with that. That's like McLovin.
Yeah.
Who are you, Seal? We have one name. Classic. But if I really had to pick an out there, off the wall name, it would probably be like Nigel.
Are you going to Australia?
No, I don't have to be Australian. I could be, I guess. It's my witness protection plan. I'm in Australia.
Problem is you don't get to choose.
I don't think it works like that.
Well, according to the question, it does.
Well,
But I probably wouldn't go to Australia
well, no, but
because a lot of the dangerous animals live there.
well, not only just that, if you're in the witness protection, generally you're in it in the beginning because you are awaiting trial. They're not going to allow you to go out of country.
That is, you clearly don't know how they protect the witnesses.
Yeah, they put
And
you
neither
up in
do
a
I,
shack.
so I don't know.
I know Australia.
I've seen
wouldn't let
enough
you.
movies.
Yeah, I mean, usually, from my own experience with the film industry, nobody is in witness protection for longer than like a day before somebody finds them, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, we got to get in there and get them. They know all of our secrets. They know how we had our drug game in the middle of whereversville, America, in just a back room of like a Wendy's.
Wasn't that a Bud Light thing? Whatever Town USA? Didn't they do some big party a couple years ago?
Probably. I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to commit to anything. But there's a good chance that you're right. However, There's no way, almost no way, I am going to end up being still in that town that I end up in. Because they're going to find me. Because apparently the witness protection program sucks based on movie themes.
Well, there's always a rat. So there's always at least one Fed that gives you up.
It's true. He made a lot of money. Like $10,000.
I know. That's
life-changing.
You can go a long ways with that.
It's true. You can make it to the gas station and back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like those guys that are on, I don't know, they're all over like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And they're like, I don't know if I can't pick up my phone and call somebody and be like, can I borrow $1 million? And I don't want to be friends with that person because they just aren't committed. Well, not everyone had the opportunity to be born into millions.
Yeah.
So, no.
Okay, Mr. Beast.
That dude's awesome. He does a lot. I just watched his video about making 100 houses. Mm-hmm. I don't remember where it was, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, I get down with that. We can agree. Mr. Beast, #Jimmy, is awesome. Attitude on this guy. Hashtag.
I know. Nobody does that.
Well, I just did twice.
You're 30.
Okay.
Is
You're
he
not
finally
12?
Are you finally 30?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a baby.
I know.
Well, nonetheless,
Still wet behind the ears.
you got to stop with that.
Did you ever ask your dad what that meant?
No, and I'm never gonna. I just said that. I don't want to. I'm not gonna. You guys are animals. If I want to know what it means, I'll just Google it. Safe search. I don't want to know any of that. You guys
Just
are
Google it
animals.
on your work computer. It's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
There you
Thank
go.
Just borrow David's work computer.
Thank you. Yeah, I probably have access to that still.
You probably do, but your account's probably still active.
You never know. You never know.
Are you still on Teams?
Sure. Why not?
No.
You'll never know.
I can look.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
By the way, to your question, it's the wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. I knew I was missing a word in there somewhere. Dang it. Missed it by that much. Nuggets. Anyway, yeah. I don't know that I can specifically pick a place though for the witness protection program. I would definitely want to be in a place that is like a very chill, farmlandy, probably. No responsibilities whatsoever.
Well, then that's the exact opposite of farmland.
No. In the old WITSEC program, they just go ahead and take care of that for you. It's the Fed way.
He's watched too many movies.
No, I don't know. You guys are difficult.
The tune on this guy.
I don't know.
There's been a lot of attitude today.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Y'all know how it is. Anyway,
So
how's about a last call?
How about a last call? Yeah.
What do we got here? Let's see. Let's take a gander at this here beverage. It's pretty dark.
A lot of maple.
Smells.
Whole lot of maple.
It feels like some kind of coffee liqueur. Let's give her a little nibble, huh?
Pancake syrup.
It smells like it, doesn't taste like it.
No.
Still sweet though.
It is sweet. I'll give you a hint of why it's sweet. It's a rum.
I was about to say because it's rum.
Well, I kind of went that direction.
You said coffee liqueur.
Okay. Attitude on this guy.
But it does have a very strong hint of maple syrup.
Back it down. A very strong hint.
Yes.
You're gonna stick with that?
Sure. A very strong essence of maple syrup.
No, just based on the taste of it right away, definitely were able to tell it was a rum. But it still feels like it's kind of coffee infused.
It's got a lot of flavors that if you're thinking about something, you're going to taste different things.
Yeah. That's a new one.
You've got an email.
Yeah, it's probably back there. It's probably my phone. I'm sure.
Okay.
Whatever. This is good though. It's smooth.
It is. It's very smooth. It's
Yeah.
very light for as dark as it is. It doesn't coat your throat
That.
a lot.
Yeah. No throat coat. I'm just gonna let that linger for a minute.
Why did you look at him like that? When you said
Why did you
I think
give me
he
the
saw.
look
I
this
think he saw my look. Like, what are we saying here?
To be fair, though, there is a tea called throat coat.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That's the thing that popped into my head. Not what you guys thought of. So anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to know what it is now?
Well,
Yeah. You know.
I'm not sure I do now. I think I'm okay with the anonymity.
So this is homemade bath water.
Yeah, your favorite thing to make.
So this is called, it is from Cruzan.
Okay.
It is a black strap rum
Cool. Yeah.
distilled and bottled in St. Croix,
Oh, cool.
U.S. Virgin Islands. So
Sweet.
Very heavy on the
picked up by my mom and
molasses.
dad last time they were down there.
Nice.
Happened to see it, and I knew we were doing rum this week, so
Nice.
figured
Cool.
I'd bring it on by.
No, this is good. I like this a lot. Having not ever had this, I'm all for this flavor profile, right? I don't know. It's not strong, so I like that a lot.
Yeah, no.
It's a standard 80, 40,
Yeah.
80. Yep.
yeah.
Exactly like what you said. Like if you're thinking about something and that's what you're gonna taste, it tastes like a coffee infused to me for some reason. But definitely mapley in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Does it say anything specific?
Yeah, so the tasting notes are a heavy, dark aroma, slight sweetness with notes of caramel.
Interesting.
I'm not picking up chamomile.
Caramel.
Oh, caramel.
Can you stop making words be something else?
Chamomile. That's what it sounded like.
It just reminds me of that.
Remember, I do wear hearing aids.
That's true.
All
What's that Lonely Island song? My mama loves butter bass and chamomile.
What?
It's a song. It's a stupid parody song.
Okay.
It's not even a parody song. It's
A
just
lot of other songs popped in my head by them before that one did.
Yes, but that is hilarious when you said chamomile.
Chamomile.
But yeah,
What?
so
Yeah.
there you go.
I like this a lot. This is definitely something that I would keep around. For this, I would just like sip on this.
Which, yes, so sipping on it's kind of weird. This inside of this, I think would have been awesome
Sure.
because of the kind of heaviness behind
Right,
it. I feel like
right.
it could have done a lot to that cocktail.
Yeah.
Funny enough, you both enjoy it. My dad does not.
Really?
To the point that when I asked him if I could bring it on the show, he was like, okay, but the catch is you're not allowed to bring the bottle back to me.
Oh,
So now I
wow.
have a free bottle of black rum.
Oh,
See, but why
hey.
doesn't he like it?
It's the flavor profile. He's not that kind.
Not for
like
him,
he's a straight Scotch
Yeah.
or a craft beer. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of his thing. So he got it down there. He doesn't quite remember what they paid for it. He wants to say it was right around 25 to 30
See, that's
buying
not bad,
down
though.
there.
Yeah.
But he's just not a fan of it. I actually, about a year, it's been sitting on top of the fridge, so I had to clean a little bit of dust off the
Dust
bottle.
off of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job.
So yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, so I'm surprised you like it, David, because it is sweet.
Now that I've gotten close to the bottom, I am picking up a little bit of bitterness from that would make you think coffee.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not bad. It is not bad.
I think that if I were to It's not normal for me to just like grab rum and just sip on rum. I would be way more likely to sip on a whiskey, just realistically, right? Yeah. But even that's not happening all that often. So like if I'm going to do something like that, it's probably going to be that being the case. But I could see this being something that I just get exactly this, just like a small amount, maybe throw it over some ice and just hang back. And,
I can only do that with a dark rum.
I was thinking like a Coke. I love rum and Coke, and I think the heaviness of this mixed with the Coke, I feel like could be a really good flavor.
I agree with that. I could see myself sitting in a garage with the door open while it just pours rain and just like playing some kind of, I don't know, reggae music and
drinking rum and Coke.
Just dancing around. Because why not?
Yeah,
Make
I mean, I could go for
Caribbean.
that. I could go for that. Of course, without the Coke.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, you'd be rum and Coke. Hold the Coke.
That's right.
Classic David. I'm not here to object. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
But
I like this a lot, though. I definitely think, especially if it was, let's just say for the sake of the argument that it was a $30 bottle, right? That's a good value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For what you're getting, I think that the flavor is really good. Not for everyone, clearly. However, it is tasty. Definitely something that can be versatile, like you said. You can use it in a rum and Coke, which I would expect just about any rum at any point to do that anymore. But I'm all for this. I like this.
What they said is a lot of like hotel bars and resorts, instead of like a light rum and like their pina coladas and stuff, they'll use ones like this. It gives it more profile inside of it.
Yeah.
It would.
Totally. And I think that this is one of those things too that like it's not probably that common around here. Maybe it's more common as you go further south or something. But I think that being part of it is definitely a cool benefit because you can't just go pick it up, right?
Yeah.
So it's something you have to want, which is cool because it's definitely something I could see myself wanting. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot, especially at the cost, right?
It is very dark. Being a
It's
black.
Literally that would be the Coke in the rum and Coke.
Yeah, when it's darker than Coke,
Yeah.
that's a black strap.
That's an interesting transition there for you to have that in your rum and Coke. But wow, I don't know, and it smells. The best way I can put it is it smells fall-y. Like it smells like the fall.
Okay. The smell is strong. I don't know if you guys noticed when I poured it during break, it just lingered for a while.
That's where I was picking up the
Yeah.
maple. It just came across like maple syrup.
Yep.
It is. It's wafty. I dig it though. I mean, all in value, flavor, overall kind of burn, all that. I'm probably putting this about an 8 for me. Yeah, maybe 7.5. I could see myself in a 7.5, just because I'm not going to like go out of my way to get it.
Right.
But it's good. Yeah.
Like this, maybe 5.5, 6.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. Now I've had it in mixed drinks, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because of that profile it gives it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I get on board with that.
Yeah.
I understand that. I just am not. I don't know. I've said this a billion times, and I'll probably say it every episode going forward. I don't necessarily love neat. So it's always different.
I'm just going to make a compilation of every single time that you said that.
Be a long video. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't drink a lot of rum.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm in that same 6.5 range. It's good.
Yeah.
Would I drink it all the time? No. But it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do prefer dark rums over light rums.
Yeah. I don't know that I have a preference. I don't know that I've ever just sat and drank a light rum. I would say that it's probably always in a mixed
It's real weak.
cocktail.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't have much flavor
Not
to
a lot
it.
to it, yeah. Which is why I would probably never find myself drinking that. So I'd have to say, dark rum over a light rum. But I mean, I'm literally putting it in cocktails all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to sip on a coconut Malibu rum.
Ugh.
No, that's going to be a 0% chance for me. Yeah, yeah, that's totally red. Like I'm sure people are out there doing that too. Just getting absolutely hammered, just walking around with the bottle now.
I will kind of tell a funny story about that real quick. We had a holiday party, and a friend told us that they were bringing a whiskey to drink to the party, and we all got really excited. Showed up with Baileys, and he sipped on Baileys all night.
Ugh.
He probably drank about half the bottle of Baileys.
I'm gonna head out. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
How? Why?
Yeah, literally told us he was bringing a whiskey and showed up and goes, "Yeah, look what I brought." And it was a bottle of Baileys. And he sipped about half that bottle that night.
And did he actually think it was whiskey?
Apparently.
Did he throw up?
Not before we left.
Yeah.
It wasn't at my house, so not before we left.
Curdled
So he's
milk
just
on your
walking
stomach.
around with a bottle of Baileys.
Well, he had a rocks glass, and he would just fill it halfway, and he would sip it all night. He was sipping Baileys.
Let me put it this way. I love Baileys. Mm-hmm. There's no chance I'm doing that.
I drink Baileys one time a year.
Well, you go to like Alaskan fish camp or something and put it in your coffee?
Irish car bombs. Every St. Patty's Day, I at least do one Irish car bomb with my brother-in-law. That's the only time I will have Baileys.
Why?
Because I don't like. I can't do the dairy. Like, I don't mind it. I can drink it. Normally, you put Baileys in coffee.
Sure.
Dairy and coffee, for me, I don't know if it's the heat from the coffee or what, I will be on the toilet the rest of the day. So I drink Baileys.
Do that.
I drink Baileys once a year, and it's on St. Patty's Day. That's it.
I like Baileys in lots of different mixed drinks, so I'll drink it throughout the year. I do like it in my coffee or hot chocolate. Yes, in my hot chocolate for sure. Look out. But other than that,
Rum is good in your hot chocolate.
Yeah,
This would probably be good in hot
That'd be
chocolate.
good. That'd
Yeah.
be real good in hot chocolate.
it'd
Yeah.
be good in your coffee, right there.
I'll tell you tomorrow morning.
Let me know how it goes. Yeah.
Take a picture of it sitting on my desk at work.
Yeah, there you go. Holy cow.
That would be good to make some hot buttered rum.
Oh yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be good.
Yep.
No, it's good though. I really like this a lot. What do we think about tonight's drink? The old spicy mango.
The first half of
margarita.
it was an 8.
Yeah.
As you get more through the citrus, that slowly goes down.
Yeah.
It was good, and I like the
sweet.
spice.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it has the spice in it. For me, I'm still around 6.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
I would say the big difference that I would do for next time is instead of the 3.5 ounces that it calls for that mix, I would maybe make the drink in a smaller glass and then just top up instead of mixing
Yeah.
it all together in the beginning.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I would also probably say that, and this is just like a personal preference, like for whatever reason, I feel like it needs some kind of like fizziness to it. Like it might make it a little different, of course, but it'd be interesting if it was like some club soda in it or something to see how that would be.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
you
just
can
to
always
give it
make
some
it and
ginger
then
beer.
Yeah,
top
ginger
up.
beer would be okay. Yeah, and I mean, like you said, it would just take down a little bit of the sweetness to make it a little bit more in the longevity's sake, but also you just wouldn't have as much of that.
Well, and I think so. Part of the other thing, it calls for Collins glasses.
Yeah,
we use
yeah.
pretty large rocks glasses,
Yeah,
which made it kind of fill a little bit more. We almost made it through.
Dang it.
almost made it through.
So maybe a taller, skinnier Collins glass.
Yeah.
And then top up with the mango mix, and then maybe a little club soda.
Yeah,
Club soda
I
would
think it would
probably
tame it
be
down.
better.
Yeah.
yeah, I could get down with that. But yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. I would say that I'm probably around a 7 on it, just because I love mango. But nonetheless, like it's a pretty sweet drink, and over time, it kind of give you a headache, I think. It's definitely one of those things that I feel like I can drink, but I'm not going to drink like 3 or 4 of them or anything like that.
No.
I'm not going to drink 3 or 4 of anything, but I'm probably not going to drink 3 or 4.
The amount of mango in there, I'm not worried about a headache. That stomach ache coming from that much mango would not be fun.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's definitely up there when it comes to sweetness. So, great drinks.
Good
Great
times.
drinks tonight. Andrew's attitude simmered a little throughout the evening, so that's good.
Nick's went to hell and back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place. I'm very spectrumy when it comes to
And flailing and
flailing, whatever,
flailing arms.
Spectrumy is not the word, I guess. I'm all over the place.
I just want to add real quick. You might want to stir the drinks as well as you drink them because they're definitely separated. Look at David's.
Oh man.
Yeah. All that mango
really
is at the bottom.
Yeah, it really isn't.
I just from this angle I can see it perfectly.
It's hard to see from right here.
You either stir it or you drink it faster.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
Which I couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, dudes.
Yeah.
It's been a fun one. Pretty low key. Pretty chill. But we make it happen. Right?
It's all you.
It's how we do it. It is.
It's all you know.
That's true. I am the talent. Thank you for pointing it out.
And it's only baseball. The first time I said that.
Yeah.
I don't have words for your attitude right now, David. Everybody's in a foul mood, clearly.
It's the traffic, man.
It's the traffic.
Yeah.
So we've determined great drinks, and David and I are naming your son.
Great drinks. That's right. Somebody keeps emailing me. Must be important. But with that being the case, be sure to check out Shaker and Spoon by clicking the link somewhere in this region. Andrew will make that happen. However, this is a great drink.
Sometimes it's over here.
Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Great drink. Definitely a good box. I'm really liking the rum box. I think I would visit these drinks again for sure.
Yep.
Maybe tweak them a little bit to get a different vibe from them, but definitely something that I would give a try to. So if you're interested in doing that, check out the link. It's also going to be in the bottom, so check that out too. Feel free to let us know if there are any topics and or drinks you want us to try out. We would love to hear from you and make sure that we are actually doing what you all want to hear. So give us an option to do that. Why not? Check it out on our Instagram. We got our link tree there. I want to say it's in our bio on YouTube as well. But nonetheless, check it out. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok world. Why not? Give her a shot in the dark.
QR code's at the end of the video.
Yeah, that. Yeah, so pull it up. Take a peek. Take a look at that. Give the Shaker and Spoon box a try for sure if you're interested in trying multiple different drinks because there are a buttload of options you can try and there's definitely room for trying stuff that you've never tried before. So if you're not really sure what you like, there's a lot of variety. Give it a try, see what you think. Definitely worth the time, and I think that we've gotten a lot of value out of them. So, definitely recommend them over and over again.
Yep.
With that being the case, it's been a lot of fun. We are almost to the end here, so I would have to say, good drinks, relatively decent conversation, foul moods, and I would say with that, the bar is officially closed, kids. Drive safe, be smart.